Look at the marketing technology landscape today, and you are met with a grid of platforms all making the exact same claim. Every vendor positions themselves as an all-in-one solution, making the options nearly indistinguishable from the outside. Choosing the wrong platform creates immediate friction. It fractures the alignment between your sales and marketing teams, forcing them into siloed workflows instead of a unified revenue strategy. The true cost of a misaligned choice goes well beyond wasted subscription fees. You lose entire quarters of pipeline generation, while your operations team struggles to implement a tool that doesn't fit your business model. This diagram shows the core architecture of account-based marketing, or ABM. ABM is a strategy specifically designed to target high-value, predefined accounts to drive predictable revenue, rather than casting a wide net for individual leads. However, the success of an ABM strategy relies entirely on your internal maturity. If you select a software platform that requires a level of data complexity your team does not possess, the entire process will break down. Selecting an ABM platform is a fundamental act of engineering sustainable business growth. It requires precision and strategic foresight, not a simple software procurement checklist. This four-column matrix breaks down the landscape. To evaluate these tools, we must strip away buzzwords and examine the foundational architecture each platform is built upon. We start with HubSpot. This platform was built on the DNA of a customer relationship management system, or CRM. The input here is your existing contact and company data. The outcome is highly cost-effective, unified marketing, allowing you to activate native ABM features directly within a system your sales team is already using every day. The trade-off is capability. By keeping everything inside the CRM, you sacrifice the advanced programmatic ad execution and pure-play intent data that dedicated ABM platforms provide. Intent data refers to digital behavioral signals that indicate a company is actively researching a solution. Next is Terminus. This platform was built fundamentally as an activation layer. Terminus takes your target account lists and uses them as inputs to deploy rapid, multi-channel engagement. The outcome is the ability to surround a buying committee across email, web personalization, and targeted chat simultaneously. While this activation is fast, the trade-off is scalability. Terminus lacks the deep, complex predictive AI modeling required to analyze massive datasets for enterprise-level operations. Both HubSpot and Terminus prioritize foundational alignment and rapid deployment. They serve as ideal, highly functional starting points before a company attempts to scale into complex data science. Moving upmarket brings us to the enterprise tier. Here, the strategic focus shifts away from basic engagement and moves entirely toward massive ad reach and predictive data modeling. This brings us to Demandbase. This system was built with the DNA of an advertising powerhouse. Demandbase utilizes a proprietary demand-side platform, or DSP. A DSP is an automated software interface that lets advertisers bid on and buy digital ad space across multiple networks simultaneously. The outcome is superior, highly targeted campaign execution and massive ad reach. The trade-off is operational friction. Demandbase presents a steep learning curve for marketing teams who are accustomed to managing purely inbound, lead-based models. Finally, we have 6sense. This platform was built entirely as a predictive engine. 6sense deploys advanced predictive AI to analyze billions of data points. The outcome is the ability to uncover in-market accounts and prioritize them for sales outreach before those prospects ever fill out a form or identify themselves on your website. It does this by illuminating the dark funnel. The dark funnel is the hidden, untracked research phase that B2B buyers conduct across third-party websites and communities long before they directly interact with your brand. The trade-off for this visibility is massive. 6sense requires a significant budget, very high data maturity, and dedicated RevOps resources just to tune the models. RevOps, or revenue operations, is the internal function that aligns sales, marketing, and customer success data across a company's tech stack. Prioritizing advanced predictive power or massive ad reach requires a proportional investment in your internal data operations. Without that internal maturity, an enterprise platform quickly becomes expensive shelfware. This decision tree maps these platform architectures to your go-to-market scale. To find the right fit, we look at your company's growth stage. For startups and SMBs operating with leaner teams and smaller budgets, the path points directly to HubSpot. At this stage, you accept system simplicity over the ability to process advanced third-party intent data. For scaling mid-market companies moving beyond basic inbound leads and requiring proactive, targeted outreach, the map points to Terminus or Demand Base. Here, you abandon the simplicity of operating entirely out of a single CRM, taking on the responsibility of managing dedicated execution tools to drive pipeline. For enterprise organizations operating complex go-to-market motions with high-value deal sizes, the required architecture is strictly 6 Sense or Demand Base. This scenario demands a commitment to a high total cost of ownership, including the specialized personnel required to realize the platform's massive return on investment. The best software is purely contextual. Your ideal choice is dictated entirely by your internal operational maturity, rather than a checklist of features. Over-indexing on enterprise features before your internal processes are mature will burn your budget with zero measurable return. Conversely, under-indexing on platform capabilities will limit your pipeline visibility and choke your company's ability to scale when the market demands it. Choosing an ABM platform requires precise strategy. It must function as a seamless integration into your larger revenue machine. True revenue predictability happens when you align your platform's architecture perfectly with your go-to-market strategy. Stop guessing with your tech stack and start engineering growth. Partner with Orbient Marketing to build your exact roadmap today.